So you're a multi-passionate person. You're a multi-creative. You're somebody who is into multiple interests, who wants to pursue multiple interests. But in the personal development, self-help, business, even in the creator and spirituality spaces sometimes, because people tell you to, oh no, only focus on one thing or put your thoughts on one area or only have your eyes on one pursuit. Stay in one lane. Focus on one road, one path. And you hear that and it just feels so constricting and ooh it feels limited. I get it, because every time I heard that, that's exactly how I felt, and it didn't feel good. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I think the shot looks good. I'm not gonna change it. But I am somebody who has multiple interests. I was actually just doing some art this morning, filling my mixed media journal. I'm letting this paint dry right now. But I love painting. I love mixed media. I'm very much into writing. I'm very much into recording and making YouTube content as well, filmmaking, vlogging. Oh, look. Joe just texted me. I was about to call him. Let's see what we got. Yes, sir. I feel like this shot might be that, but yo, the goat right there. Let's go, yo, let's go. This dude is, nah, Joe. Come on, Joe. Why you got a Yankees?
Yo, come on, baby, because I know you're rolling. Oh, shit. Fuck.
Oh, dang. Are you locked up?
Damn. Locked up.
That's tough.
This is the other side of, oh, no, this is not B-roll, bro. I can't show like this.
I'm very much into business. I love business. Business is so cool. I'm getting more into fitness as well, especially weight training, bodybuilding. And these are interests, these are goals that I'm pursuing. And every time I hear, oh, you can only make one progress in one goal, or you can only do one thing, it's just like, what? My heart. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I don't believe it's true though either. I just don't feel like that's true. You know, there were great men, Da Vinci, Michelangelo, Benjamin Franklin. I'm trying to think of other polymaths. Plato, Pythagoras, Aristotle, all these amazing people. You know, all of the greatest philosophers, all the original philosophers were polymaths. And polymath just means many learning. Poly, many, math, learning. Many learning. And so having multiple pursuits, having multiple goals, in my opinion, that's the way. Having one goal, it works for some people, but it doesn't work for others. And I'll just give you this like quick analogy to help you, to let you know if you should even be watching the rest of this video. If you're someone who wants to have a routine, who wants to, hey, this is the things I have to do every day, boom, 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 boom. I'm going to check these boxes off like this, like 8 a.m., boom, 9 a.m., boom, 10:30, boom, 11, boom, 12:45, boom. Like, these are the tasks I'm hitting. This is when I'm doing these every single day for an extended period of time. That's how I'm making progress. You're good with that? Yo, rock out. If that's you, you can leave right now. Because that's the farmer archetype. And the farmer is awesome. And those kinds of people are awesome. And we need those people, absolutely. But if you clicked on this video, you're probably more like me. You're probably someone who isn't really a fan of farming, who kind of gets fucking bored with farming, if we're being honest. We like to be on our toes. We like to be in the forest, in the wild. We like to not know what's going to happen on a certain day. We like to have our attention always, constantly, everywhere. right? Head on a swivel. We like to feel like the pressure is on. We like to feel like we have to balance and juggle multiple things. There's a certain part of us that is happy that we're out here in the unknown, that we're out here in the darkness. It is those of us that like to hunt, that shouldn't pursue one interest, that shouldn't have one goal. Because think about the hunter, think about someone who had to coordinate with other hunters, think about someone who had to control their body, think about somebody who had to be aware of the environment, think about somebody who had to account for the weather on the day, account for the possible threats that could come, whether that was predators like animals or whether that was rival tribes. All of these certain factors, like no two hunting days could have ever looked the same. You don't even know if you're going to catch a hunt on a certain day. And so this farmer versus hunter archetype, if you're a farmer, if you want to just do one thing over and over and over again for an extended period of time, awesome. I love that for you. You should go somewhere else. But if you are someone who has multiple interests that you want to pursue, that you like to make progress for maybe 2, 4, 8 weeks, 12 weeks at a time, and then you kind of get bored with something, and then you kind of want to go to the next thing, and that's okay. And for so long, we've been told that, oh no, it's not okay to do that. You can't be this way. And recently, I was kind of like still on the fence about this, but now I'm all in. I'm like, oh nah, fuck this. Our people, multi-passionate people, multi-creative, spiritually inclined, multi-passionate people, multi-creative, spiritually inclined polymaths, us people who are open to the esoteric, the metaphysical, the occult, and who want to use that holistic perspective to attribute to the goals, the passions that we want to pursue. And so it's my belief that you shouldn't pursue one interest. You should have one main interest, yes, but then you should also have 1 to 2 side pursuits as well, side goals. So I do genuinely believe that you should have a main goal, because realistically, you can't make even progress in 3 goals at once. Like realistically, it's just, you won't put the energy, the time, the inputs, the leverage won't go into all 3 of them. Like there's no way you'll actually be able to put an equal amount of effort and an equal amount of leverage will come out of all 3 of those. Like an equal amount of output will come out of all 3 of those. And that's okay. We're not here because we want to make progress equally in all the areas that we're trying to pursue at once. We just want to pursue the areas that we want to pursue at once. You know what I mean? And the thing is, guys, trying to pursue more than 3, I don't know about that one. Like I've tried to do business. I've tried to like make genuine progress in like business and art and fitness and spirituality and like pursuing a subject, and it just hasn't worked. 3 goals, in my opinion, really is that sweet spot where you're really leaning on the edge of like, oh, I'm juggling for real, but it's like that point where it's like, oh, I'm juggling for real. It's that alive juggle. You know what I mean? And if that's your skill level, awesome. If you don't feel like you can do that right now, just do 2. Have your one main goal and then have your side goal. And here's the thing, guys. You can still have other interests. Like I like to say you have 1 to 3 goals, but you can pursue interest as long as you want. Maybe you have something that intrigues you for 2 hours and you go on a rabbit hole for it, and you just go on a 2-hour rabbit hole for it. Maybe you have something that intrigues you for 2 days, for 2 weeks. Maybe you go on a 2-month rabbit hole, and that deters you from something that was like a year-long goal. That's fine. That's fine. Interests are great pursuits. They're amazing pursuits because interests are our intuition leading us to an experience, to something that we need to learn. And so I do believe you should have one main goal, because realistically, there's something that brings the most fulfillment in your life that you want to work on the most, and that would actually make the most progress and mean the most to you specifically. And so how you determine what is your one main goal? Well, you want to gauge it. So first, ask yourself, okay, is there something in my life? Like, is there like one? So here's your action step prompt. No, number 1, write out the current interests, pursuits, skills that you want to develop, anything that you're interested in as a multi-creative, multi-passionate person, polymath, whatever you want to pursue, whatever skills, interests, anything. Then figure out, number two, figure out which one is calling you the most. Figure out which, like a handful, which three are calling you the absolute most. And if you can pinpoint which one, awesome. That's your main goal. If you can't pinpoint which one out of the 2 to 3, honestly, just do like a fucking coin toss. Like, honestly, just do a coin toss. It's fine. Just pick one at random, stick with it. And if you try it out and if it doesn't feel right after a couple days, just do another one. Like, it's fine. It's cool, guys. Like, you have to trust your intuition here. That's what I'm telling you to do. And the thing is, your intuition is going to be guiding you to your main one. And so how you figure out what your main goal is by listening to your feelings and your body, honestly. So for me, I have 3 goals. Right now, I have a business goal, a fitness goal, and an art goal. Now, I'm going to be telling you guys, in the rest of this video about how my goals sucked, how my goals were trash, and how I made them better, which is what I'm going to be showing you. How to actually go from having trash goals that you have no clue how to hit to setting actual goals that make sense, that have like volume and time metrics that allow you to actually make progress over a certain amount of period of time. So I'm going to help you do that later, but now I have 3 goals. So I have a business goal of hitting $2,000 per month, which is like the trash goal. And then the good goal is to write 90 newsletters and post 90 vlogs / podcasts in 90 days. So you see I have a volume, 90 newsletters and 90 vlogs, and then I have a time, 90 days. So if you have those 2 things, that is what I call an input focused goal. That is how you have good goals. So that's what I'm going to be showing you in the rest of this video, how to actually like practically break down your goals into input focused goals and creating like a method for you to just be like, yo, boom, 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 go do the shit. But your action step prompt is figure out your main goal, right? So 1, I actually told you to write out your pursuits. 2, figure out figure out your handful that you want your beta goals. Then 3, figure out what your main goal is, your one main goal. And then 4, have your other side goals. So you figure out your main goal by just listening to your feelings, your intuition, your body. Your intuition will tell you what actually feels like you should be making the most progress on. And so, like I said, for me, I have a business, a fitness, and an art goal. The thing is, guys, although I love my fitness and my art goals, and although I really want to make progress and show up for those, if I don't show up for those on a given day, I don't feel like I hate my life. It's like life is still good. If I don't show up and write a newsletter, if I don't show up and make a video for the day, it's like, what? It's like I almost like have negative thoughts. It's like I'm a piece of shit. Like you suck. You fucking like you're trash. Like things like this. Like thoughts like that would pop into my mind because it's genuinely like so much of my pride, so much of my feeling of progress being made toward the goals that I want to achieve comes from business, comes from YouTube, comes from creating through writing, through video, through expressing, through providing value, through serving, and through cultivating this audience that I'm building so my future self can leverage it. So that is my main goal. And I feel the most fulfillment because of how hard I work on YouTube and on business. And I get them like, if I didn't pursue art and YouTube, I wouldn't be as fulfilled and I wouldn't be as happy. That's a guarantee. But I would still feel good at the end of every day. Like that's for sure. Because I still know I'd be making the progress I wanted to make. I wouldn't be making as much and it wouldn't be in the other areas that still matter to me. But I'd still be making progress in the area that mattered the most. And so like listen to what your intuition tells you on that one. Because it tells me that it's business for me, it's YouTube for me. And in certain seasons of your life, in certain periods of your life, it'll change. So I wanted to give you guys this introduction, kind of opening your mind to this concept, making sure you were actually the kind of person who wants to watch the rest of this video. Make sure you didn't waste the rest of your time watching this video. So if you're a polymath, multi-creative, multi-passionate person who wants to have a main goal and then another 1 to 2 side goals, and hey, you can have as many interests as you pursue as you want, but have 1 to 3 main things that you like genuinely care about the progress you're making. Your interests are things that's like, hey, these are cool that I'm exploring, but I'm not actually like attached to my skill level. This isn't something that I'm actually invested into heavily. So have 1 to 3 goals, have as many interests as you want. I'm going to help you figure out how to actually set goals that don't suck so you can hit them and feel good about the progress you're making. See you into this video. Gang. What up, what up, what up, what up? How we living? How we feeling? We living good? We feeling good? Personally, I'm living good and I'm feeling good. So I'm not gonna lie, I totally just recorded this, or I was recording a version of what I thought would be the intro to this video, or what I thought would be the first talking head part of this video, or the talking head part of this video. I have no clue how long this is gonna be. Yeah, that's good. Okay. But then I realized that I could have recorded it way better and explained it way better. And then when I stopped, I realized that my camera was about to die anyway, so it was great timing. That's God's will, baby. I just winked and you couldn't tell, but it's all right. So I wanted to talk to you guys about your goals. Because the thing is, your goals fucking suck. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay. So these were my goals previously. This was my business goal. Just write this here. Business, fitness, arts. These were my goals previously. The unfortunate thing is that these goals are fucking trash. And that I wasn't actually making progress on these two things because I had zero clarity on what these actually are. Here's the thing, when it comes to this, my business goal has recently been lowered to $2,000 per month. I mean, I definitely still want to hit 10, 20, 50, 100K per month. Those have been goals of mine. But more so, I want to hit this goal of 2K per month so I can be a digital nomad. That's definitely the goal right now, actually, because I really want to like travel. I want to be on my travel arc. I want to be on the JC Dubs, the JC Dubs World Tour travel arc. You know what I mean? So 2K per month, so I could be a digital nomad in Thailand and Bali and like, you know, in Southeast Asia or in Latin America. So that's my business goal. And the thing is, my business goal, I had an input goal of daily. Well, technically, my first one was 100 newsletters, but now it's 90, just daily. So now my current business goal for volume is 90 newsletters and 90 vlogs / podcasts during Q1 2025. So now this is the new goal. This is so clear. This is so fucking clear. I talked about SMART goals yesterday. You can use like the SMART goal frame. You don't have to, but it's definitely a great frame. I'll just tell you guys it real quick. I'll write it out here real quick just so you have the reference. I'll just write it out real here, like right here. It'll be like not in good handwriting, so get wrecked. But SMART stands for specific, measurable. Oh wow, I should have gave myself more space. Achievable, relevant, and time bound. So basically, you want them to be specific. You want it to be, okay, what the fuck does this actually mean? Like, get big, LOL. That shit is not specific at all. This is a fucking horrid goal. This goal fucking sucks cock, honestly. Like, let's just keep it real. This shit sucks cock. But, you know what goal doesn't suck cock? I'll tell you. My new goal. Damn. All right. So my new goal is to increase my dumbbell curl from 12 to 50 pounds in 15 weeks, which is the end of quarter 1, 2025. Awesome. So that's the new goal, which is actually specific. Cool. Not get big, lol. Now we have measurable. So measurable is based on numbers. So boom, 90 newsletters. Boom, 90 vlogs out podcast. Boom, quarter 1, 2025, which is 90 days. So one a day. Awesome, right? Measurable. Yes, 15 weeks, 12 to 50 pounds, which is 38 pounds in 15 weeks. Awesome. Cool. If you want to check out my last video talking about the 4-step system that's going to guarantee that I hit my goals and like basically 3x my productivity in the gym and like in art and fitness, it's going to be like, bro, I'm going to be out. I'm already so productive in business. I'm so hyped to be more productive in art and fitness stuff. But if you want to check that out, check out yesterday's video. All right. 4-step protocol to 2 to 5x your productivity in 90 days for spiritually inclined multi-creatives, of course. So specific, measurable, achievable, right? It's actually achievable for your skill level. Like let's just keep it a buck. Let's be realistic, right? Let's drop our ego, let's drop our pride. Let's keep it a stack about where our current skill level is at. Like, can we actually do the thing that we want to do? Because if we can, awesome. But if we can't, that's okay. We just have to lower the bar a little more until we get to something that we can do. And then, awesome, we'll do that. So, for me, let's say like for like 10K a month. 10K a month is honestly like a hard goal. Like that's a tough one to like wrap my brain around. It's tough for me like at my current skill level to conceptualize like what I have to do with my current skill set to get to 10K a month. But to get to 2K a month, that means that from what I already know about myself, I can do. That means I'd have to sell 10 clients, which I've done. I mean, I've gotten 14 sales in business so far, 9 of which have been one-to-one coaching clients for a month plus, and then one of which has been like an actual like coaching call, and then other ones have been course program sales. But I've done that, and I have to send 10 people for like $200 a month, right? Or 9 people at 222. That's how much my program costs, just because angel numbers, numerology, and things. So I have to sell 9 people at 222. I mean, hey, I haven't sold that many people at $200, but I've sold 4 people at $200. So could I do twice as much? Yeah, especially for something that I know is way more valuable, something that I know I'm way more passionate about, something I genuinely know I can help people with. Yes, absolutely. So, yeah, in terms of this, it's way more realistic in terms of my current skill level. And so it's a much better goal to achieve. So this is a vehicle for hitting this. You know what I mean? This is a vehicle for hitting this. And so for my painting goal, it is to fill 2 pages of mixed media journal per week. So I was just filling one right there. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with that. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to actually track my progress on that page. I might not, honestly, and I'm not tripping if I don't. I kind of just wanted to make it and have the reminders because I love the reminders. So here is how to actually have good goals, right? So like just these goals, awesome, right? So we have specific, measurable. So this is right, SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound. So relevant is just like, does this actually make sense for what I am, for who I'm doing as a creator, for who I'm doing, for who I am, for what I'm doing as a creator. There we go. And then time bound, is it actually set within a certain amount of time period, so you know that you have this like deadline, you have this constraint, because that is super important. Like think about it like this: creativity is unlimited, creativity is one of I'm trying to get too esoteric. All right, let's not even do that. Just roll with me here, all right? Creativity is infinite. The thing is, when we're trying to create, we're tapping into this infiniteness, this creativity. Unfortunately, it's hard to produce, right, with little focus. If our attention is all over the place, it's hard to have it narrow enough to actually build something for an extended period of time. Whether that extended period of time is 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. I mean, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 hours, 5 hours, 3 years, or 10. I was going to say fucking 10 decades, 5 decades. There we go. So, whatever that extended period of time is, focus is required to build. But you can't have focus if your attention is all over the place. And so you have to get rid of distractions. You have to pull focus in. And so having a constraint that limits you does that, because it says, hey, you don't actually have all these other options. You don't have this infiniteness. You have a limitation. Without a time period, without a time frame, I could, like, let's say, this is actually a big reason to why I personally love daily uploads and why I do them myself. I've found that it's harder for me to stay consistent at honestly anything when I don't show up for it every day. And so I've honestly been trying to figure out, like, how do I show up for certain things like every day? And that's why for art and for business, I know that I have like a decent idea of what I can do. And for fitness, I'm trying to figure that out. Maybe I just go to the gym every day, and even if I don't actually do resistance training, I still go to the gym and stretch, or I go and get a massage, or I go and do more walking, or I'll do treadmill or something, whatever. Maybe I'll just still be in the habit of going to the gym at a certain time, even if I'm not actually like weight training, resistance training. That's a good idea. So yeah, that's a good idea for me. But yeah, SMART goals. So if you want to use the SMART framework, awesome. But really, just have a goal that has a number, right? And that has a time period. If you have those two, it's basically like good enough. So use my examples. All right, so now that you have your like goal that doesn't suck, right? Your goal isn't shit. Now you can actually find out what actions, what inputs we can blast in order to achieve these goals. So let's put those arrows down. Let me, oh, there you go. Refer back to the big book. I mean, the little book of big ideas. Wait, is that focusing? There we go. I'll see that. Audio listeners, you guys, I don't know. I'm sorry. I think it's just going to be a running meme that I shit on audio listeners. Sorry, not sorry. You should watch on YouTube. In terms of deciding what your inputs should be, you have to figure out what levers are actually pulling your progress. So basically, levers are basically like what actually moves the needle, what actually makes progress. So like as a YouTuber, let's say. As a YouTuber, there's many things I do. I record videos, I plan out videos, I script out videos loosely, mainly like thinking out ideas, putting things out, or even like if I write a newsletter and then I read that to the camera, reading a newsletter to the camera is still reading a script to the camera. So there's writing, there's reading, there's the recording, there's the editing, there's thumbnail creation, there is replying to comments, there's community posts. So, there's a ton of things. There's many things in being a YouTuber. But in terms of so for me, I'm mainly a YouTuber because I love YouTube and I love making content, but I'm here because I want to cultivate a movement. I want to cultivate an audience of people that can get me to the point where I can create wealth. Because I have big ass goals of rebuilding the education system. I have huge goals of fucking tearing down the bullshit that has been fed to us for the last fucking, I don't know, 100 years or some shit, and building something new. And it's going to take a lot of influence, a lot of money to do that. And so here I am, leveraging the opportunity that social media, that the digital renaissance is providing me. And I'm building my audience. I'm building my business so I can build my wealth, my opportunity. I mean, my resources, so I can build my status, so I can build my influence, my impact, so I can build my skills, so I can cultivate these things in myself. Awesome. And so, right, that's why, not why I'm doing YouTube. I'm doing YouTube because it's purposeful. I love to create content. I love to educate people. I love to, like I said, create and express as a creator, right? These Road to Renaissance vlogs specifically are what I feel is like the best, like the perfect middle ground in terms of, like, I like to say these vlogs are vibes and value, right? We have like the, we got the cool lights in here, we got the vibes, we got the edits here and there, we got the music here and there, we got the photos here and there and stuff. And I'm just, just a fucking, I'm a clown. But I'm here to help you change your life. I'm here to help you realize the power in yourself. I'm here to help you go within so you can create your reality. That's what esoteric self-improvement is about. So, business, fitness, art, those are my goals as a spiritually inclined multi-creative. And I decided to basically look at my goal of $2,000 a month. And I was like, okay, what inputs are going to get me closer to that goal? And you can look at this two ways. It's like, either what is something that's going to directly get me to where I want to go, or what's something that's going to cultivate a skill that's going to make it more likely that I have what I want to have, because I'll be more like the person that has those things. So for my goal of $2,000 per month, for example, the skill that I wanted to focus on was storytelling. I wanted to be a better storyteller. I wanted to tell more stories. I wanted to have more stories in my bank, in my clock. I wanted to tell more engaging stories. I wanted to be able to captivate attention, written and audio / video. And so what did I do? Boom. I decided to fucking write newsletters and post daily videos. Write newsletters every day and post daily videos. There we go. Where I'm telling stories in all my newsletters. I'm telling stories in all my videos. If you tell stories, if you fucking tell a bunch of stories every day for, 100 days straight, you're probably going to get pretty fucking good at telling stories, right? That's the idea. And so telling stories will attract more people. It will allow me to pull more attention, captivate more attention. It will allow me to build trust, to build connection. It will allow me to build relatability. It will allow me to provide value, to provide insights, to share lessons. So for growing on YouTube, for growing my business, it just makes so much sense. And I mean, also, it's just going to grow me as a person, as a speaker, as a writer, as a creator. So, it makes sense. So my inputs, like I said earlier, so I'll get to this now, are engage on Substack. It's annoying. I hate messing up. There you go. Engage on Substack. Oh, this looks worse. What the fuck? Okay. Engage on Substack. And this will get me to closer to my goal of 2K per month, because it will grow my written audience. Two, I post daily letters with stories. And three, I post daily vlogs / podcasts. Damn you to hell. Hate messing up. There we go. Daily vlog / podcasts. Also with stories. And so by posting daily letters with stories and posting daily vlogs / podcasts with stories, that improves my storytelling skills, and that also allows me to grow an audience, engage my audience, build trust with my audience, things of that nature. Amazing creator things, amazing business things. So awesome. So I have my trash goal of $2,000 per month, my like just general arbitrary goal, not a good goal. And then I have my good goal, my smart goal of 90 newsletters and 90 vlogs / podcasts during Q1 of 2025 or in 90 days. And then that goes to 1, engage on Substack for 15 minutes a day. I didn't write that, but that's important. I'll put like a little bunny ear here. 15 min per day. So engage on Substack for 15 minutes a day. I post a daily letter with a story, and then I post a daily vlog and a daily podcast with a story as well. So by doing these things, that'll get me to my goal of 90 newsletters and 90 vlogs. I'll cultivate more skills as a storyteller, as a creator. I'll build my audience, and that will get me to my goal of 2K per month. And hey, if I don't hit 2K per month by the end of Q1 25, you know what? Is what it is. Yeah, well, it is eventually, baby. Okay, doke. So for fitness, here are my goals. Here are my inputs. My goal is to increase my dumbbell curl from 12 to 50 pounds in 15 weeks, which is the end of Q1 2025. It was actually 15 weeks on the dot yesterday. And so my inputs are to, 1, actually do like a dumbbell curl lift. Dumbbell curl lift 3 times a week. 2, I'm going to add 5 pounds to dumbbell weight every week. No, every other week. So I'll say bi-weekly. Bi-weekly. Add 5 pounds to dumbbell weight bi-weekly is my second input. And then my third one is to weigh myself every morning after the bathroom. So I guess that probably should have been my first one because it's daily, but it's okay. Weigh myself every morning after bathroom. Gotta make sure, get that extra body weight out, you know what I mean? While fasted, of course. I'm gonna put that in parentheses so you guys know, but I'm always fasted in the morning, just saying. Ultimate productivity hack. Okay, so for paint, my goal of paint, trash. We have fill 2 pages of mixed media. Let me actually just zoom this in so you guys can see that a little better for this last one. So I do this one. You get that. So we got this. So for paint, we will oh shit. We will, there we go. So we'll actually show up and actually paint / mixed media for 15 minutes every morning. 2, is to consume art content for 15 minutes a day. And then 3 is to go outside and paint. once a week. Coolio. All right, we did it. Nice. Liana. So here's our full board. I'll actually just go over this real quick. I'll let you guys see this like that. If that's not too bad. There we go. Sure, that's good. There you go. That shot's good. So here I'll give you the full breakdown. So we have our initial 3 goals, which are trash, which is for business, $2,000 per month, for fitness, get big, LOL, and for art, paint. We have the better goals that they became. So for business, it's 90 newsletters and 90 vlogs / podcasts during Q1 2025, or we could say 90 newsletters and 90 vlogs / podcasts in 90 days. For fitness, it's increased dumbbell curl from 12 to 50 pounds in 15 weeks, or end of Q1 2025, or however many days that is, whatever. And then for art, paint goes to fill 2 pages of mixed media journal per week, right? So here we have a volume amount. So basically every one of your goals, I don't really have any space here. You won't be able to see it here like too well, but I'll just put it in this little box if you can see this here. You want your goal to have 2 things. The first one is to have like a volume, a number of volume, and then you want a number for time, basically. So you want a time number and a volume number. A volume number and a time number. Good job, David. For some reason, my brain doesn't work. I think it's because I've been recording for so much. I'm adjusting to Road to Renaissance right now. I'm definitely going. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking yesterday about like quitting. Fuck that. That's that pussy ass shit. I ain't quitting shit, boy. Fuck are you talking about? Now I'm obviously like I'll stop if I genuinely don't believe if I can do it if I don't think it's like good for my health or anything. But I know I can keep pushing this shit. Like I know I got this shit in the tank. But so volume and time. So for business, volume is 90 newsletters, volume is 90 vlogs, and then time is Q1 2025 or 90 days. Boom. Or 3 months or 12 weeks, whatever. For fitness, the volume is 12 to 50 pounds, so that's increased 38 pounds. And then the time is 15 weeks. Awesome. For paint, the volume is 2 pages, right, to fill 2 pages of a mixed media journal, and the time is per week. You see what I'm saying? So that's really the only 2 things you really need. You have those 2 things, you're golden. So we have these better goals. Awesome. So now we have the actions. So I'll break down the actions. So for business, we went from $2,000 per month to 90 newsletters and 90 vlogs / podcasts during Q1 2025 to number 1, engage on Substack 15 minutes per day, which will grow a written audience. Number 2, post daily letters with with stories, which will nurture my audience and also improve my storytelling skills. Number 3, I'll post daily vlogs and podcasts, which will allow me to attract new people, express as a creator, improve my storytelling skills, improve my content, attract an audience, build connection, provide value. All of these things in terms of attracting new people, engaging with the people I currently have, engaging with new people to build connections, and giving value and providing story, like building connection with the people that I do have. All of these things will get me to my goal. So, just real quick, guys, wanted to say that my goal of hitting $2,000 per month as a mindset and productivity coach is for helping spiritually inclined multi-creatives to help them improve their mental health and to help them 2 to 5x their productivity output in 90 days. So if that sounds interesting, let's say maybe you're struggling to work for more than 30 minutes, right? And you really want to put an hour every day into your craft, or maybe you want to clock a couple hours every week into your craft, but you struggle to only have like 20 minutes, let's say. And so what I want to help you do is say, let's say you're struggling to even get 20 minutes a week. I want to help you go from 20 minutes a week to, let's say, 40 minutes a week, or even 60, 80, 120 minutes a week. You know what I mean? Like, I want to help you get way, way, way deeper into the thing that you love to do, into the things that you love to do. We're multi-passionate people. So if that sounds like something that interests you, something that you feel called to do, click on that top link in the description. Come join me in my program. You can join me. You'll get my one-to-one help, and you'll also get accountability and connect with like-minded creators as well, my fellow clients. So my other clients. There we go. All right, let's get back to the video. No more salesman Jay. So that was my business goal breakdown. So for my fitness goal breakdown, we have get big LOL. That goes to increase dumbbell curl from 12 to 50 pounds in 15 weeks. And then that goes to the 3 actions, which is, let's go with starting with weigh myself every morning after bathroom while fasted, just because that's a daily action. And then 2, we have a dumbbell curl dumbbell curl lift 3 times per week. So 3 times a week, I'm actually doing the lift. I'm actually lifting the fucking weight so I can get stronger, do the exercise. And number 3, I'm adding 5 pounds to my dumbbell weight bi-weekly. So every other week, I'm adding 5 pounds. So this week, I'm doing 12. Next week, I want to be shooting for, let's say, 12, 18. I don't think they have 12 or 18 pound dumbbell curls, but maybe we'll just try to go for 20 and try to go from there, you know what I mean? Or maybe just in 3 weeks, I'll try to get to 20, something like that, you know what I mean? Or maybe I'll just go to 15 next week, you know what I mean? I'm currently at 12. Maybe I'll just go to 15 next week, and then I'll go to 20 in 2 weeks after that, you know what I mean? Something like that I'll maybe do. So that's my fitness. And then for art, trash goal, paint, good goal, fill 2 pages of mixed media journal per week. And then this turns into the 3 inputs of number 1, show up and actually paint or do mixed media for 15 minutes every morning. 2 is consume art content for 15 minutes per day. This keeps me inspired. This fills up my creativity cup to allow me to actually create, like have fuel to create from. And then number 3, go outside and paint once a week, because this will keep me more inspired. This will get me into that more creative mood. This will get me like outside of my regular creating environment, which will spark more creativity, spark inspiration. So I'm hyped for that. This is how you set goals properly. And it's unfortunate that it's taken me like a year in my productivity journey to learn how to do this. But it's cool because I'm going to blast this for Q1 2025, make a fuck ton of progress, make a video talking about, I talked about this 3 months ago, why haven't y'all done this? And then it's going to be lit. So, yo guys, I just want to give this like, so obviously 1, here's your action step prompt. Do this. Okay, so figure out, right, if you have your trash goal right now, that's fine. Make it better by figure out your volume and your time. Boom. That's so 1, have your trash goal. Figure that out. 2, make it better by implementing volume number and time number. Cool. 3, create 2 to 3 inputs that you can focus on that will genuinely move the needle. So for all of these will genuinely move the needle. When I engage on Substack, I'm actually like growing an audience. I'm actually growing connection over time, which will build my audience over time. That will genuinely lead to more subscribers on my newsletter, which would genuinely lead to more connections and lead to sales along the lines for my business. Posting daily newsletters and stories, posting daily letters and vlogs with stories will make me a better storyteller. It'll cultivate a deeper connection with my audience, build more trust, more relatability. It will provide more value, more insights, because stories are the best vehicles for providing insights. It's like, bro, these are tangibly doing things for my business, like tangibly. So those are the inputs. Awesome. For fitness, and it's like marketing my content. Like, it's not only I may be marketing my product. Like, I just pitched you guys my product. I actually just market the product in the video itself. And so it's not even just about improving my skills as well. It's just like marketing my product too. So tangibly doing things for my business, tangibly moving the needle, right? Lever pulling tasks. For fitness, actually like weighing myself is important, because that basically just keeps me in the habit of tracking my weight and like staying consistent, of like being in the mindset of it. Honestly, it's more of the mindset than anything, because when you're consistent about like, yo, this is my weight every day, it's not even about like being super obsessed with your weight. It's more just being in this like athlete mentality almost. You know what I mean? It's like I'm the kind of person who tracks my weight every day. And if you're that kind of person, that means you're looking at your stats, and this would be really tracking all of my fitness stats because I have like I'll just show you guys. I have this awesome smart scale. Got it off Amazon for like 25, 30 bucks, I think. And it's just super dope. And I gotta like take my socks off and go souls on that bitch. But it's mad cool because it shows me my body fat index. I mean my body fat percentage, my body mass index, my muscle mass. So it's pretty fucking sick. So showing me all those stats, having those stats, keeping track of all of those. I guess honestly, more than anything, maybe weighing my muscle mass would be a good idea. Like tracking that should be the thing I track actually. So I'll change that. I'll track muscle mass. Muscle mass. Yeah, I like that actually way more because that will actually encourage me. Seeing that progress over time would actually encourage me as well to keep getting after. So that one, and then actually like lifting the weight, obviously doing the actual dumbbell curl lift, like you have to fucking lift the weight to get stronger. And then add 5 pounds, right? This is just I have to add the weight to get stronger. And so this is like how much I have to add over a certain period of time to hit the goal. If you want to know how I did this, check out last video for the progressive overload equation. Pretty simple. I mean, honestly, I'll just tell you guys it right now. The progressive overload equation is, I'll just like erase this. Progressive overload equation. It basically just goes like goal minus current divided by number time. So goal would be 50 pounds, current would be 12 pounds, and the number of time would be 15 weeks. So it'd be 50 over 12. I mean, shit, sorry. 50 minus 12, which is 38, over 15. And then that's about 2.5 or something. So yeah, I'd have to add about 2.5 pounds. So yeah, 5 pounds every other week. So that's the progressive overload equation. Your goal input minus your current input divided by the amount of time. So I'm going to erase that just because it's annoying. But you guys now know that. So we have that. So those inputs actually contribute to me hitting this goal of increasing my strength and getting big. And then for my paint, these inputs of actually doing the painting, you kind of have to do that, right? Doing the painting every morning for 15 minutes, that's a big one. Consuming art content, that's actually a big one because that will give me inspired, that will give me ideas. That's important. And then going outside and painting, I feel like is actually super huge because it gets me in this like creating outside mood, and I love creating outside. I feel like the best when I'm creating outside. Like I love writing like on my phone when I'm on walks. I love making videos outside. I love recording outside. I love like writing on in my journal outside. Like I love reading outside. It's like being outside is the fucking best, honestly. Humans were supposed to be outside. Like I'm about to fucking go outside soon. I'm gonna get this video out for sure. But after I get this video out, bro, I'm spending the rest of the day outside. I swear it's gonna be super nice the rest of the day. What time is it? It's 10:30. Ooh man, I'm trying to be outside by like 1, 2, and just be outside the rest of the day. It's like 6, 7, bro. I swear I'm trying to be outside the rest of the day. So that's the wave I'm on. But guys, do this. All right, I gave you your action step prompts. I'll put the most recent one up. Do it. All right, go get to work. I want to see that. I want to see that work get done. I want to see that work get done, baby. What you talking about, baby? 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 What you talking about? 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 What you talking? you talking about? What you talking about? Bro, like, what are you talking about? Go get the fuck to work. Come on. Come on. Just like real quick before I like end off though. Y'all wanna see some cute shit? Oh my gosh. That is my blizzard. That is my blizzard. That's my blizzard. Hey girl. Hey girl. Tired girl? Mm-hmm. I don't know why you don't do nothing. Oh, that's my bliss. That's my blizzard. Go get to work. I don't know if I said it already. So if I didn't, join the newsletter. Second link in description. Y'all thought I was about to say do it today, be better for it tomorrow. It's a psych, boy. Get fucking debated them out, boy. Yeah. I'm a fucking clown, bro. Do it today, be better for it tomorrow. Stay blessed. Stay loving. Catch ya.
Get you back in my head. I'm love drunk, steady drinking till I am dead. I'm drunk, drinking gets you out of my head. Just shut up, come on, get up, you'll be okay. Shut up, come on, get up, you'll be alright. No more bed rotting and wasting your day. Even though you don't want to wake up just to see the light creeping out, feel the sun all on your face. I can't wait to see the day I could bring a smile upon your face. I can't keep looking back, I'll end up falling on my face. So just shut up, come on, get up, you'll be okay. Shut up, come on, get up. So just shut up, come on, get up, you'll be okay. Shut up, come on, get up.
So